SGG family, what is good with y'all, baby? We are back with the end of year, what is this technically, a year, I guess technically year 2 here with the Rams, but like year 5 overall in the series, man, as we are looking to end off this year, getting through our last 4 games of the season through what should be a relatively easy into the schedule. Titans, Eagles, Giants, and I think it's the Seahawks that are still left here. So all teams under 500. We are sitting at 9-4 right now, currently as the 5th seed behind Arizona. So we're looking to see if we can clinch up here today, maybe even take back over that top spot in the division and really kind of cement ourselves into this playoff picture here. As you can see right now, if it were to end today, we would actually be playing the 4-seeded Falcons. So I'm just glad that we are still in postseason contention here with a chance actually to, I mean, the Falcons don't look like too scary of a team, so in a pretty good spot. But the difference between home and away could mean a lot here for us. We want to take this over Arizona. And as far as clinching goes, the AC right now is the team behind us. The 49ers are 8-5. There's a lot of teams at 9-4. Green Bay and Dallas both there too as well. So it can get pretty tricky here. So wins are going to be what's most important here down the final end of the stretch of the season. And we're going to try to get through all 4 of these games. Get pretty much to the end of these games and see how good they are. Looking at the stats so far in the season, Jeremiah Matthews closing in on 4,000 yards on the year with 4 games left, 23 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, has had a strong campaign. Kyron Williams might even be able to crack 1,000 here after a slow start to the season, up to 11 touchdowns this year as well. Brian McCollum is our leading receiver at 822 yards, 11 touchdowns too as well. McConkey's leading us in receptions with 60. Looks like we could at least have 1,000-yard receiver, maybe 2 others in like the 800 range here, but nothing, too crazy from the past game. And we've really been seeing a good development from our offensive line and defense really coming together. So I'm really proud of where this team has come up to this point, how much success we've seen, not only in our pass rush, but also on the defensive coverage. Only a handful of interceptions here through the back end, and most of them coming from our safeties, not even our corners, but enough to where we are getting these sacks. So great coverage to cause stuff like this to happen. 14 sacks for Davidson, 5 for Singleton, 4.5 for Verse, who's missed pretty much all of the season. So those numbers could be even higher had Verse actually been healthy. So let's just jump into the game though. Tennessee, we are ready to go and take them on and then get our way through the NFC East and finish up with one last divisional game here at home. Getting into the second half here, this is a lot closer than I thought it would be. 14-7 as Tennessee has the lead. We are getting the ball to start the second half. And I mean, defensively, he's played pretty good. 14 points isn't like a huge deficit. It's just the offense has not been moving here. As you see, we get stalled out yet again on our side of the field. At least we're able to go ahead and get 3 points up and make this back close. Can we get the defense to get us a stop though, to get us the rock back? Just enough there by a 3-yard rush by Younger. It looks like this offense is actually producing. Big plays back to back, and it's 11-yard touchdown to Traylon Burks. Okay, offense, what y'all got going on? I'll let y'all have a week off of practice to rest up for the postseason. Y'all make it look like we might not even get there no more. Handoff goes up the middle. There goes a big run by Kyron Williams. 9 for 20. This team plays entirely different when I step down from that booth. Now they actually want to start acting right here. Go back to I formation here, going with a play action read here. Throw goes out wide open. It's Puka Nakayu. He's got, looks like, all day to run up the field as the safety will come over and make a play. Only 181 through the air too as well. What has been going on today? Interesting to go back I formation here with the lead the way that it is. But I mean, if Kyron can keep running the ball like I know he needs to, which for some reason he can't seem to do when we're just like simulating, we might actually be good with, keeping a balanced approach here. I mean, we're still only down 11, all the fourth quarter to go. So a score here and a defensive stop as we go to screen pass out here. Blocks look like they get set up here. He will outrun some of the blocks, but not before getting the first down there up to the 22-yard line. Matthews, blitz coming off the right side, throw down the field. That's a good dive. He had him beat. Jackson had the linebacker beat their one-on-one coverage on the outside. That's a great diving stop. If you put some more air underneath it, though, that's a touchdown. Tried to bullet pass it. It did not work. Sending another blitz here up the middle. And that, wow, and a fumble, too, as wow. Wow, we're about to lose to Tennessee. Against 4 opponents here that are all under 500, we start off not only down 21-10, but also without the ball here in the fourth. That throw's going to go off a wobble. There we go with an interception. Ernest Ragshaw Jr. is going to go ahead and pick this one off and take it back up the field. Blocks are setting up for him as he gets to our side of the field at the 40. It's not only an interception, a big return there. As I told you, most of our interceptions are by our safety, so that's only the second interception by a cornerback. And guess who has the other one? Ernest Rackshaw Jr. So second interception of the season by him and the cornerback room as a whole. Second and 13 after the big turnover. Throw will go down the field, and he... How do you miss that? Jeremiah, what are you doing? Are you selling? Did you have a parlay on the Titans? Let me know now so I can go ahead and put my backup in, because that was a terrible missed throw. That's the second time he's overthrown Jackson. Overthrown a tight end. Big frame and everything, and you can't even connect with him for a pass. And we're going to have to settle for another 52-yard field goal attempt here. As at least this will put us back within 8. So one more stop here and we could be okay. But the offense is yet to show me anything. Got hit so hard he done turned into and turned straight to rigor mortis. Like no time stamp in between. They're going to go with the pass here. Look at the blitz coming in. But it's a screen and the blocks are set up beautifully. And they still... Younger is able to reach his arm just across that front down mark. I thought they was going to score. Then I thought we stopped them. And then it's going to be first and goal here. They have a chance to go ahead and put this game fully away. Come on, defense. Just one stop here. One more stop. He's out of the pocket. Moving. We're chasing. Nobody's going to get him. He dives over the head of my linebacker. Great. We're in zone coverage, watching the goal line, and you let the quarterback dive right past your face. Just look at, like, Gaines is giving pressure. He's chasing, and then just look at, who is that? I can't even see who that is. Was that Lawrence? I don't think that was Lawrence. I don't think he would do something like that. As surprising as really surprising. 28-13, we lose this game. Matthews, I mean, these look like solid numbers. 28 for 35, 248. But no touchdowns. No forward progress here. 2 yards of carry for Conrad Williams. I don't know what he was doing all day. And even had a long of 9. So you really take that out, and it was a really bad day run efficiency-wise. So the O-line either wasn't blocking or he wasn't reading his holes right. As this whole team just kind of fell apart. I mean, no sacks given up, thankfully. Were we able to get in the backfield? Once by Joey Gaines. But, I mean, I saw a lot of things that did not look like this team was playing like how it should be. And that would have actually been a great time to get a dub here. As you can see the standings, we're still the 5 seed, but Arizona lost their game too. The 49ers won theirs, so now it's a 3-way tie for the NFC West. But they've also worked their way into the postseason as Green Bay now slips back as they're 9-5 and Dallas. So it looks like everybody that was 9-4 lost except for the 49ers, who were 8-5 and they won. So that would have been a great time to get a win to really kind of put ourselves above everybody else. And now we're going to another week stressing here against the 4-10 Eagles. And this game has been just as bad as Tennessee. We're in the fourth quarter here, down 17-6 against the team that we should be blowing out. And it's taking us here to the fourth quarter to finally get our first touchdown of the game, as we had 2 field goals go through on the first half, but Williams diving his way across the line, just barely inching his way through. And, of course, we got to go for 2 here to try to make it a 3-score game or 3-point game. So we're going to go with an empty set here. Matthews is looking, fires it out to the corner, and McCollum is wide open. Bryant is there with the catch, and it is now 14-17. All right, defense. There's been almost little to no offense on either side here really today. So let's go ahead and see if we can put up some points. And that's one thing I have noticed too. Like, we're up in the booth simulating. I might have to just like put the game on like slow slim and just watch the entire thing. And I'm going to go to the booth like sparingly, because it seems like we get 2 different gameplays from not even our standpoint, but for the other team. Like, they don't even have that many yards either. When we were watching them, even when we were blowing teams out, they would still have more than 130 yards coming into this fourth quarter. So it's like balls like barely moving. A lot more punts are being done, but it's just not accurate as far as how the game is going here. As they get a catch right over the middle. I think that's Moses in coverage there, allowing the man to get wide open. His pressure was almost able to evade and get into the backfield, but now they are all the way up to the 50-yard line here. Hurts in the did that ball move? Hand off here to the outside, and we're able to stick him in the backfield. I swear it looked like that ball moved though for a second. Refs, y'all watching? John Monty happy after getting the backfield for that TFL. Can he do it again here? This time getting a sack as we chase him out of the pocket. It's going to be a sack. Najee Singleton back on the edge rushing line, and over there getting his first sack, or at least of the game. We also are just getting John Davidson back from injury this week, so that should help out with our pass rush here a little bit as we try to push in the backfield, cause the pass to go up short, and we'll at least be getting the ball back here with 6 minutes left to go, and a touchdown can give us this lead. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Jeremiah Matthews, we need you to lead a drive, or maybe I should say Kyron Williams, we need you to lead as we have an injury. So I think that looks like, yeah, that's Dotson going back to the locker room with injury. So Trent Hoffman will come in. I won't be able to go in and make any adjustments. So we will see Trent go in on the other side instead of allowing Sheldon Arndt to go in and come in and get some plays here. But we're going to the left side this time around. And Williams on back-to-back run plays gets us all the way up to the 48-yard line. I did make a change on offensive line. We were starting Shelton, but I went ahead and went right back to old reliable and let Zach Zinter get his spot back. After the way we performed last game, it seemed like the running game, 2 yards to carry, was just not doing it. And here today, you see way more yards for Kyron Williams. So I don't know if that maybe had any impact over the Titans game. Now the offense was moving. But we'll keep our eyes on it here in this fourth quarter. This throw goes out to the kneecaps of Brian, and this time he doesn't want to flash any kind of hands. Out of the gun. Pocket starting to collapse a little bit here, and Matthews will not be able to escape. Sack down on 4th down, and I don't know if anybody was there to kind of make that happen there. Jalen Carter. Oh, well, I guess it wasn't going to show me a replay there. Look at the play that we called here. Smash return. I don't remember that being in my 3rd and long, but okay, let's see what we see here, though. I mean, the corner route right here is, I mean, you can get that at least to the sideline and give him a chance. When we wait a little bit longer, boom, there's your in route right there. But he's already got the ball tucked, ready to run. Like, how are you tucked, ready to run back here, and you have nowhere to go? When you got a quarterback like Jalen back there, why not just let him go ahead and sling the ball? Because he can also run if it doesn't look good here. So he's going to try to do it again. That's a fumble. Ball's on the ground. Pick it up, please, please, please. Please, EA, can we fix fumble recoveries? There is no reason that this still looks like this in 2025. Why? I know I'm not the only one frustrated because I know people have been talking about this for years. Okay, look, this is obvious, fumble. We don't have to worry about that. But look, this ain't a scoop and score for anybody, even in Pee Wee League. And instead, like, what runs past it? I don't even know why you're running to dive on it. Like he's not about to pick it up, but misses, dives and misses for his own teammate. And then Jalen's able to scoop it back up. Look, let's just play backed off coverage here. 3rd and 23. Keep it in front of you, and we can get good field position here with still under like 2:30 to go. Sending in, it looks like a little bit of a blitz here. We have him in the backfield. Get him down. That's another fumble. Come on, pick it up. And I'll take the even better field position. I'm not even mad at it. Try to get out of the pocket again. We swarm him, and that is the rookie Robbins on the edge there for us. Austin Robbins is able to pick up the ball, give us great field position here. Who is that on the sack? 97. That's John Davidson coming back from his injury, getting pushed by Roberts. It looked like, and then he just falls on it. So we're going to get the ball now at the 4-yard line and a chance to take this lead back from Philadelphia. Dropping back, we're going to look to pass here early. Throw goes out before he's sacked, and Puka with the catch forward progress, of course, does not take into effect. He's back at the 7. Some situations you got to know when to just fall. Like he got bounced back and made us lose 3, but maybe the extra yards can give us some more room to make a play here as we go actually right back to him underneath and just go back to where we were. 3rd and goal. 3 yards away, going to the corner, and he throws it just out of his reach. We had a similar pass for Brian to get his first touchdown of the game. Tried to go to McConkey this time. It did not work, and instead we're going to have to just take our 3 here. I don't like it. I'd rather go for it here and just lose the game on this decision, but they don't let me make the play calling decisions. Field goal wins it for either side, and a minute 50 left. That's, I'd imagine, what Philly is exactly going to try to do here. Jalen Hurts going to try to look to lead his team. Goes underneath here with the quick pass. Not allowing him to have any time to develop no downfield plays. Obviously, they've seen what kind of pressure we've been able to get here recently. So 2nd and 5 here as they're going to go ahead and throw this one out to the corner. And he's able to get that one past Minor. Devontae Smith is straight one-on-one coverage. And he just slips right past him. After the timeout break there, they're going underneath to Devontae Smith yet again. Still not in field goal range. And the runoffs are being kind of nice to them here. Only an 8-second runoff here. Dropping back. Pocket still looking good. They're going right back under. They're just taking the little underneath stuff. Nobody's coming up and covering it, so why not? Come on, can somebody make a play, please? Another turnover would be great. We should have got a touchdown on the last drive, and we would be fine. And that'll just about do it, man. We're going to start to use our timeouts, but they're in field goal range here easily at the 21. We just lost to Philadelphia.
And his kick is good.
I'm giving up on our playoff hopes. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. It's so hard to want to root for this team in situations like this. I mean, 56% completion percentage. You haven't had a touchdown in back-to-back weeks. I mean, you're not turning the ball over, but you ain't scoring either. The run game's even taking a step back. I don't even know what to say. I'm appalled. We actually had great defense there down the stretch there. 3.5 sack day for John Davidson, 2 for Braswell. We were in the quarterback's face all day and still cannot come away with a win. I really hope it doesn't come down to the last game of the season. We might focus in a key on this next game a little bit more than the other ones, kind of jumping in late. But as you can see, we dropped down to the 7th seed as Dallas won their game, and we're, I guess, now a step below Green Bay. We know we were above. I guess because we were above Dallas. Dallas might have been above Green Bay. 49ers lost 2 though, so they dropped back to the 8 spot. So we're just kind of fighting for them for the last spot. But as far as the 9 and 6 teams go, it's between us, Green Bay, and San Francisco. There's still 2 games left though, so we still could take the division. So yeah, we might put a little bit more of a focus into this game here this week, so we can see if we can take down the Giants. Player of the week, Davidson, with his 3.5 sacks, 4 sacks, 3 sacks, whatever you want to look at it as, was able to get player of the week. But yeah, we're getting in on these Giants, and this is a must-win game this week. And kicking things off in what I didn't even think would be a crucial game, playing against the New York Giants here in a must-win to stay in the playoff picture scenario. We're going to look to try to take this team down here today. As y'all already know what I got to do as we get the pressure there on the inside. I have to jump in this game and fix our formations, but I don't know why I have to do this every single time, but gotta make sure my top 2 corners are out there. Gotta make sure that we don't have the defensive tackle at safety. So much stuff to fix. Now that we've got that taken care of, though, great pass rush there on the first play of the game as the Giants looking to drop back here yet again, getting it moving out of the pocket, forcing another throwaway cleanly out of bounds. Here we go, sending a little bit of a DB blitz, throwaway off center there, quick 3 out by the defense. And this is more like what I wanted to see a little bit more of. Now let's see if the offense can come back out to their true form too as well. And it all starts with Jeremiah Matthews here. You see decent numbers here, 23-9, 3,778 yards with 2 games left. So he should be able to at least hit 4,000 on the season. But the real question is that touchdown to interception ratio still going to be good? And it's going to be good enough to slide us into a wild card spot or even take the division, because that is still on the table up for grabs. It's a 3-way tie right now between us, the 49ers, and throw goes out over the middle. That's Brian McCullum with a great catch, getting us up to the 49-yard line off the very first play. But yeah, like I said, 3-way tie against Arizona, us, and San Francisco. So it's still in play to take this division. It's just going to take us actually winning these games. It's going to be completely up to us, as I think Arizona holds the tiebreaker slightly, though. Obviously, with them having the tiebreaker, they're above us. So they do have the tiebreaker. But if we can win, it looks like they've been kind of struggling here down the stretch, too, as well. We could be in a good spot here. Blitz is coming. He's going to roll out the pocket. Still find time to throw it as his eyes stay downfield. That's how you do it. We were able to pick up the blitz late. Kept his eyes up, though. The Giants are going to challenge us. Obviously, we didn't get a good look. Did he get his feet down? Jax. Ooh. I don't know. Are they going to give that to him? 1 foot there, 1 foot. Ooh. Did the toe hit the white line? We got hit with that Xavier Worthy toe on the line. Now instead of a 1st and 10, it's 3rd and 11 after what looked like a great play. Still, we're going to give the credit up to him as he's going to get out of the pocket this time and run forward. At least get us to our side of the field for at least, I guess, a little bit better punting position. But 3 and out too just as well. Both offenses having a little bit of trouble moving the ball. They kind of get to midfield and kind of get stuck. It'll be basically a battle of who gets past the center line first as they go with the play action here. We're almost getting there in the pocket. Throw goes out and it looks like it will be them up to their own 40 now after a great catch there by Sapp. Ooh, one-handed grab there off the snap. Throw goes out to his halfback before he gets sacked, and that's going to be plenty of room for a first down. Actually, that might be the receiver. Just I'm used to seeing checkdowns like that even with a running back, but a number 4? No, actually, their running back does wear number 4. Okay. So, yeah, that was the halfback. Going back to the I formation here, this time play action here as we go to get him out of the pocket again, and that's what we need more of. Play action, no read option here instead, and the ball is loose. Ball's on the ground, and we pick it up. Oh, and Lawrence is going to pick it up and go all the way. He spins his way out of it, and he's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Pay dirt land. Reggie Lawrence is able to go ahead and scoop that one up. I don't know if this is part of the glitch. It's saying my name, I guess, instead of the team logo. But look at this. Read option, run to the outside. The great strip there by the rookie Sims. And then Reggie Lawrence just able to take this one all the way to the crib, giving us our first lead of the day here on defense. Either they have 2 running backs on the field, or maybe one of the receivers actually does wear 21 here. Tomlinson is out in like a little slot role here. So I can't really tell if it's just a 2-back type of thing. I mean, he's playing regularly in the slot, so maybe they have a running back as the top slot receiver, maybe? Maybe he's that good of a receiving back. Drop back here, though, in the gun. Throw goes down the field. 1-on-1. What is that? So they do it. He reaches up. You saw the linebacker reach up, swat the ball down. Kyle Miner here just went stupid. I mean, great coverage here. He's with him step for step. Looks like he's setting up to get the interception and then just doesn't go for the ball. It's like he couldn't see it. Starting out the second quarter here, already on the 1-yard line. Looking to go ahead and just tie this game right back up, and Joyner does it, man. I mean, the run defense has not been there here today. We've been great at getting in the backfield to stop the QB, but Joyner has been eating this alive so far in this first half.
Now on the year, and the Giants are an extra point away now.
Offense hasn't been back on the field since midway through the first, so this is only their 3rd drive here of the game. Going right back to Puka, this time getting the rack yardage afterwards, not attacking the ball. Getting us up to the 4. Oh, whoa, y'all. We don't need y'all getting suspended for this game, bro. Postseason about to come up, hopefully. So, Puka, I need you to go ahead and chill out for me. Handoff up the middle. Good running lane going to the left side. And as a quick side note, just in case you guys did forget, Sheldon Arndt is out there at right tackle. We did have an injury there to Connor Scott. So, one of our rookies is out there looking pretty good in that pass coverage set, as he actually is a better pass protector than run blocker anyway. That's the reason why I made that move. If that means we need better route runners, I feel like we have a pretty good trio here. Throw goes out. This time, Lad McConkey getting it with plenty of room to run. Great block by Puka, getting us up to about the 13-yard line. Lad McConkey, there we go. I love him on the underneath stuff. The in routes, the drags. He just gets a lot of yards after contact. You see, Puka here would have attacked it, lost us some yards, got tackled, but maybe it's just a speed and acceleration difference. He just goes. And because of that, we are now in the red zone for the first time here today. Can we answer with a score of our own? Blitz coming in here by the Giants. Throw goes out before the pressure is able to get there. It is Brian McCollum getting us up to the 5. I ain't gonna lie, that close-up did make him kind of look like a kid, though. I think I could have made that man look more like a grown man. I'm gonna have to go edit in some facial hair here for the postseason. He looked so young in that pic, or just up close right there, man. That was ridiculous. Third and short here. I'm not mad at a shotgun run at all here. Looks like they're going to send a little bit of a blitz. Throw goes out. It's wide open. Lad McConkey getting us our first offensive touchdown here today. I was thinking of a run. Wouldn't have been mad if it was, but I'd also be happy with a touchdown. Fresh out of the 2-minute warning are the Giants here. Score still 14-7. Both sides stalled out a little bit here, not allowing any more to go through. That's a great job there on the screen pass, not giving him a window to hit the halfback, getting in his face enough to disrupt the pass. will give us 3rd and 7 here. About a minute 58 to go. If we can get the ball back, there'll still be plenty of time to score with all timeouts. Dropping back here, sending a little bit of a blitz. They pick it up, though. Throw goes out, and he's able to hold on there. Reiner in coverage. Neighbors this time getting his catch back. Going no huddle now, 8 seconds. Still have all 3 of their timeouts. We're sending another blitz here. And there we go. It's a sack fumble yet again. And we get on top of that one this time around. Another sack fumble as Braswell getting into the quarterback's face. Picking that up. 94 is Makai Wingo. Man, we haven't heard too often doing too much here. But look at the great outside pressure. Ball clearly loose. And then just look at him come out of nowhere. Eyes on the football. Dive, moving Braswell out the way to go get that money.
Different at that position.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
It's already the Giants' 2nd turnover of the game. Minute 30 left. We have all 3 timeouts. Let's at least get 3 on the board here. Puka wide open. Look, there he goes coming back to the ball again. Not going no huddle or anything like that. I mean, we're already in field goal range, so why waste any more time? Throw goes to the outside, and that's actually 21 J.R. Sheffield getting onto the field and making some plays for us. He's in the backfield yet again. I forgot I put him as the receiving back since Stroud is more of a power back. Doesn't have really too much receiving skills. So in the gun, you'll see Sheffield. That's a great catch by Puka. That thing looked so ugly, though. Caught this with one hand, jumped in the air, but came back down with it. That's all that matters. 23 yards away. We only have 1 of our timeouts left here with 49 seconds left to go. Staying in the gun look here. Throw goes out to the outside. That's Puka again with the catch. Let's go no huddle. I don't know if we went no huddle, just called another play. 20-second runoff, though. It's steep. This might be the last chance we have to go for the end zone before calling a timeout here. It looks like we will get the play call off. Throw will go out. That's going to be caught by Puka. Can he get into the end zone? Fight for it. He will not. He'll be down with 5-4. They do call the timeout there. 4 seconds left. We should be able to just go ahead and get this 3. Head into the halftime report. Let's see if we can see any score updates from San Francisco or Arizona and see what we're looking like with a 2-score lead. That's what I like to see. Arizona is losing going into their halftime, which is great. Get us right back into that tie frame if we can. Hand off to the outside, going right back to Conor Williams. He's back here in the second half. If you guys missed it, we actually did have an injury to him on one of our drives. I got it solved out. Just a little foot injury, though, so he is back into the game here. No long-term effect, thankfully, and Brian McCullum gets us the first down there at the 40. Empty look here. Throw goes out. Ooh, that was risky. I thought it was actually about to be picked by 57 there. Brian McCullum not able to hold on that time around. Trying to force feed him maybe a little too much. We got lucky he caught the last one. Puka's going to go for motion across the formation here. Throw goes out that direction. It's Brian McCullum again getting cracked by 2, but no diddy. He gets the first down. There we go. Haven't seen very many blitzes at all from this team, and maybe it's a good thing we haven't. When they have blitz, they've gotten some pressure in the face to kind of slow things down. It's Dotson going down with yet another injury here. That's our right guard, so Trent Hoffman will come on that side. So both rookies playing on the same side of the line now, so we have to keep eyes over that. Trent Hoffman and Sheldon Arnold both over there backing up on the right side, so we'll have to see how things go. Now, he didn't go to the locker room. He is on the bench, so we'll have to see if he's out long term. But Jackson's going to go in and get that catch. One-on-one coverage on the outside. Will route was wide open, and we're in goal territory. Let's get it. What is that on the... Y'all see that on the left side of the screen? Right above Puka, they got triple coverage and one person inside of another. Handoff up the middle here. Great blocks on that right side that we follow behind the rookies. Kyron Williams is in the end zone. I'm telling y'all, when it comes to run blocking, Trent got that. Pass blocking, Sheldon got that. The future of my offensive line, I ain't worried about. Oh, dang, he on the ground. Don't worry, Trent, get back up. We still scored. That was a very successful game here, man. Able to go ahead and come away with the victory here. Very nice. I mean, it did kind of prove something and show something to me here. I mean, as you guys can see, 21-34, a lot closer than what you guys last saw. And I honestly have no idea, kind of what happened here. In the fourth quarter, when we went up to the booth, they just started driving. We got a stop, but then they immediately went down, scored a touchdown, got a 2-point conversion to work, scored another touchdown right after stopping us. Failed the 2-point conversion this time because we went back in to just watch. But yeah, this team is a completely different team when I'm in the booth and when I'm on the field. So that shows me what type of energy we need to have for the rest of these videos. But all in all, great win, man. 34-21 here, 264, 2 touchdowns on the day for Jeremiah Matthews. I was really impressed by what we saw there. Not only that, but the pressure that we're getting on Russell Waters all day. Not a whole lot of sacks, but a lot of pressure in his face. Austin Joyner rushing for 3 touchdowns. It kind of scares me with our run defense. But Stroud, great game, having to come in for injured Kyron Williams. We have to check on that injury though. He got a touchdown before he got out of here, but 9 for 41, not too bad. Only 6 yards after contact, a 15-yard long though during that garbage time session there. 10 for 75 for Puka, 8 for 76 and a touchdown for Brian, a touchdown for Lad McConkey. Sacks given up here today, only one by Dotson before he went down with his injury, so I have to check on that as well. And how many official sacks did we get? Just 2 here from Curry and Braswell. So a backup safety and a backup edge rusher. Nice. And after the game, we had an upgrade here for Brian McCullum. I'm just going to go with the playmaker upgrade here. He's got 77 deep threat, so to get up to 78, 80 overall with the morality boost, plus 3 to his medium route running though, which could be very, very helpful. He's up to 78 and 77 on the short medium. Deep though, 88. So as far as going deep down the field, he's actually really good at it. Now, as far as his catching is good, acceleration is great, release is pretty bad, so that's probably why we haven't played more in the slot role. But hopefully, with some of the stats he's able to put up, maybe we can get this normal development up to a star just off of just good stats. I'm hoping that could be in this future here, but as we go in and you can see the one new injury here, so only one, I guess, being long term, will be to Kyron Williams, broken collarbone. Starting running back is gonna be gone here for at least the next 6 weeks because we haven't advanced forward. So that'll be the last week of the season. 5 that might be done for the year, not even like including the Super Bowl. He might be out of here. So that means our running game is gonna have to pick up the slack here between Stroud and Sheffield, and we'll have to see what that does to our playoff hopes. The running game has been a very key part to us this season. I mean, although it's 28th in the league, it's been those late game rushes that have helped seal the deal in games, helped us keep pace on offense, help us not have to pass, so much and so often. But we'll have to see if we feel the hurt from that effect. Right now, we are still sitting at the 6th seed at 10-6. Looks like the 49ers lost. Arizona lost too as well, but they have the tiebreaker against us. And it looks like Dallas has clinched a spot at 11-5, so they're good to go. 49ers are actually in right now as Green Bay lost too as well. So if we win, we're in. Now, whether we're the 3 seed or the 6 seed will depend on what happens with Arizona. But don't expect us to show a lot of this game. It might just come down to the end of the game if it's close. And yeah, for sure, we definitely gonna watch this after seeing how rough the team plays. And now that we have a change of guard at halfback, we're gonna have to go ahead and see what's gonna go down this week. As we jump in here against Seattle, man, we are in the 4th quarter of a very tight game here. It's 16-13. A lot closer than I thought it would be here. We're going to start with Seattle getting the ball on their side of the field, closing in on the red zone. And actually, for the most part, this game was in Seattle's hands. They had a lead going all the way into the second half, but the 49ers are actually losing going into their halftime too as well. So, I mean, all it took was one of those 2 teams behind us to lose, and we were going to get in regardless. So even if we lose here today, we should still be able to slide in with a wildcard spot, probably playing on the road. But a win would be much nicer, give us an opportunity to possibly still take the home field advantage with the division. So we'll do our best here on defense, going to close things down with the blitz. Gets picked up by the halfback. Quarterback still moving, though, to try to evade 93. John Monty there. Is the quarterback wearing number 0? I just realized that, too. Okay. He said he's swaggy. He said, I want to rock 0. Throw goes out quickly here as we could have probably had that interception. That's Rackshaw Jr. that was out there in coverage. He probably could have got that pick. And I haven't really noticed too much of a difference in the run game. I mean, it's been a little bit lax here, but we haven't run the ball too many times. We're going to go to the outside here, though, as we want to try to move this ball slowly and methodically to eat up as much clock as possible. We do have mainly J.R. Sheffield running that backfield. As Stroud had a couple of mistakes early in the game, and I made the kind of switch to just go J.R. Sheffield here in most situations, except for power back situations. Here we go with the play fake. Gun on the field, wide open is Puka Nakayu, getting us into our half already. Touchdown and take as long as we can to do it. That's the goal. Handoff. Going straight up the middle. Sheffield with a wide open lane back to the left side. Good vision to go ahead and get us up for the first down. And I love the run approach here. Eating up as much time as possible here with the receiver motion. We're still going to go with a play fake here. Throw goes out to the right side. Feed looked like they got in. Lat McConkey is able to get in there. They're going to not review it. And the clock is going to still move. So we're under 5 minutes left to go here. We're in the red zone now officially. This is a great way to get the first touchdown here of this second half. Throw goes out. Gets it to Sheffield somehow. Probably would have been better to just let that one hit the dirt and just act like you tried to catch it, honestly. 2nd and 14 here. Still going with the under center pass. Nakayu getting a catch there, getting us back to the 8. So 13 yards away. We need a touchdown here. I don't want to have to settle for 3. So find a way to get this first down if possible. So change up the formation here. Go with a under center single back tight look. Still 2-by-2. Still looking to pass. Throw goes out. Wide open is Puka. Can he fight for the first down? He won't get there. If he back cuts, he would at least have got the first, I think. But 4th and 1, we'll have to see if they decide to just kick the 3. At least it'll be under 3 minutes to go, but another 3 here can tie it. And with all the timeouts, I do not like how it's set up here, but also too a stop here, and our pass rush is good. So John Davidson, I'm looking for you to lead things for us here. He's in the inside here. We're sending a blitz off the outside, and that's off the either hands or back of Barnes. I'm okay with a couple blitzes here. Looks like we have Rackshaw Jr. on the outside here. Dropping back. Blitz coming in. It's a DB blitz, and he's going to get there. Kyle Miner playing at the top of the screen here on this formation. Able to get there for the sack. 3rd and 21 now. And it all comes down to this. They'll get this playoff before the 2-minute warning here. 3rd and 21. Looking. Fires it short, and they make the catch, but it's well within grasp here. 4th and 19. They'll have to get this play off after the 2-minute warning, but if they can't get this, we might have just walked out of here with a dub. An 11-6 season, ending with a 2-game winning streak heading into the postseason, and still hopes left of taking the NFC West. Come on here, somebody get there in this game for us if you can. Throw down the field, looking, and he's... You had one job, Kyle Miner. They just ran 4. We ran cover 2 on a situation where they need something deep. Cover 2. And even I know cover 2 rules, though. You only leave your man if something presses you. Nothing pressed him. He got beat by press. And, I mean, I see what you're doing here, Sergio. You're looking. Eyes on the quarterback. But you should have eyes on 1 and 3. Okay, 3's coming this way, but 1 just beat my corner. Like, let me go help. Sending 4 again, going right underneath here to their superstar receiver. Going no huddle, so 12-second runoff here as we go, closing in about a minute left to go in the game. Throw, go out, right underneath, easy grab there. And that's a fumble, ball's on the ground, it's loose, and we pick it up. Great play there from Reggie Lawrence, causing the fumble. Cameron Curl comes and picks it up with ease. I mean, there was nothing but Rams defenders all around him, but that was just what we needed. I said I thought the game was going to OT without a turnover here. Oh, I think that knee's down. Why even do that to me, bro? Y'all saw that. That was plain as day. They're reversing that. That is whack. Like, that's plain as day. The ball really came out late. Why even get my hopes up and say that's a fumble? EA? Thought we had just what the doctor ordered. Unfortunately, no, we did not. So I guess maybe say bye to 11-6 season and say hello to 10-7 in a wild card matchup here. As we throw that one out to the screen, able to come up and make the play on it. They're using their timeouts here, so I mean they could be preserving time for us to still make something happen. Unless of course they get a first down though. 2nd and 7 here, dropping back. All day to throw. Pressure's not going to get there. Wide open in the corners. DK Metcalf, is that's going to be a touchdown to give them the lead. Depending on him, and he failed us twice there to end off this game here in the last drive. Now it's up to the offense to see if they can do something here. Pocket's not looking good. We're not getting open down the field, of course. Running it back. 2nd and 10. Pocket once again collapsing. Fumble. He picks it back. See what I'm talking about? Even for us, though. Like, how do you get sacked, fumbled, and it just bounces right back into your hands? Come on now. 3rd and 15. They're sending a blitz. Why wouldn't they? Throw goes deep down the field. Last chance effort here, one-on-one. And we threw it to the halfback on one-on-one coverage. I'm amazed. I'm amazed by this team every day. One-on-one with the game on the line, and we're throwing to the halfback. Not Puka, not Ladd, not even Brian McCollum, not even Jackson, the tight end. Throw down the field here. Last chance effort. He's wide open. Are you kidding me? Jackson! Oh my gosh, Jackson wide open down the field for the touchdown. Jeremiah Matthews put the ball in the money. I mean, terrible coverage by their safety, cornerback, linebacker, whoever it was, but Alexander Jackson is the hero of the season. Look at the bomb from the 10-yard line all the way to the opposite 20. Goodness, that's a 70-yard bomb through the air, and then Jackson finishes up the last 10 for us. Oh my gosh. That has to be one of the most exciting finishes we've seen in a game here in a while. Not even just this series, but in a long time. I mean, throwback to, I mean, we did the Colts last year. Throwback to Dwayne Thomas and the Detroit Lions finishes. Some of the finishes he had there, like, that's kind of the level of finish that we're seeing here with Jeremiah Matthews. Deep ball down the field. There's only one timeout here for Seattle. And please don't give me a big play like that just to ruin my hopes again. Please be on DK Metcalf. Please don't be on cover 2. Halfback's motioning out. Safety's coming down for it. 20 seconds left to go. Looks like man coverage. Oh, wait. There goes the pressure. There goes our young man, John Davidson, trying to get in the backfield. With 16 seconds left, I mean, all it takes is a big play and a timeout, and they can kick a field goal. So we got to keep them back here. Throw goes underneath. I love that. That's going to be time runoff. There's their last timeout. So that means this ball basically has to be in the end zone. Nothing else will matter. If they get down anywhere else, I mean, unless it's a corner shot here, please just don't be a corner route open somewhere. Only sending 3 people. Nobody's going to get there for the QB. He's right there next to you. You going to do something? John Monty was just standing there looking at the QB like, oh, you're right here. I didn't expect you to step up in the pocket and still be looking. I'll let you throw it. Why not? Last play of the game here. Throw goes out quickly as they're not even going to give themselves an opportunity. And that's an 11-6 season for your Los Angeles Rams. We battle back through the 2 back-to-back losses where we should have probably ended the season with 4 straight dubs in this video. Lost the first 2. Really needed these last 2 to keep our playoff hopes alive. We clinch a playoff spot. And the only question left now is it a division or is it a away wild card game? Shout out to the great game there. Jeremiah Matthews put up some stats, though. 339, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Great job throwing the rock. Nelson here, great, QB battle. I mean, combined, about 70 passes between the 2 of them. 260 and 2 touchdowns. Not much running game at all, but Sheffield definitely had the better game when we brought him in. 4.6 a carry compared to 2.2. Ladd McConkey led the way, catching 8 for 75 and a touchdown for us. 2 touchdowns there from Austin Jackson, including that 82-yard touchdown there at the end, 112 yards on the day. Oh, whoa, we had 3 sacks. Giving up Chris Callahan on our left tackle, Connor Scott, my right tackle, and Dotson. So didn't have anything to do with the young guys. And then sacks here in the game for us, though. We had a good amount on our own. Kyle Miner getting back there. Wingo, Singleton, Davidson, Joseph, all getting in the backfield. No turnovers via interception or forced fumble, really, right? No fumble recoveries, no forced fumbles. But, hey, we did it. Now it's just time to see if we clinch that NFC West or not. Look at the list of upgrades here after this game. Chris Callahan definitely got to go with the pass protector. You gave up a sack last game, so it's no questions there. You should be a top pass protector anyway. +2 on his pass back, +1 pass block finesse. Getting up to 85 and 80. Okay, I mean, even though his weaknesses are in the run game, can't have you giving up sacks. Defensive tackle here, Mikhail Wingo. Let's see. It's been a while since I've looked at your ratings here. About even all the way across the board. So, I just want to go ahead and go with the run stopper ability here since you're up the middle anyway. +4 finesse move. +2 block shed. So, that's going to get him up to 87 finesse, 89 block shed. I'll take that. Now you can go and rush the passer too as well. It looks like you're going to be more of a finesse rusher than a power rusher. Najee Singleton, kind of the exact opposite. Definitely more so power rush than finesse moves. Block shed is at an 88. So since he does get on the field on the other side a lot, I'm going to go and upgrade the power rusher ability here. So hopefully we get a power rush boost. +2 to his power moves. That's what I was looking for there. That gets that to 82. You got a little boost of finesse. That's still 69, but we're not too worried about that. And then last but not least here, we got Richard Odom, who does actually see the field quite a bit. So I'm going to go with the field general upgrade here. I was hoping that would take over for scheme fit so we can get some more XP, but +2 zone coverage, I can take that. That's at 65 with the boost, 87 tackling, 82 pursuit. What's your play rate? 74. Not too bad, helping out because we run a 3-4. So like when we're going to our base defense, he is on the field a lot. And of course, we know we locked into the playoffs. We clinched a spot here. It's just a question: did Arizona win or lose their last game of the season? We know the 49ers were losing, but that doesn't really affect us too much anymore. Are we the 3 seed? Are we going to be the? We end up resulting in being probably the 6 seed. I mean, even if Dallas won, I think they have the tiebreaker over us. So we're either 3 or 6 now. So we'll go ahead and advance the week. Arizona lost, and we're playing them in the postseason. We take the division at 11-6. We come back for the division after it was shaky all season. We still managed to pull away with this division here at the end. And Arizona, not too good in their last 4 either, are going to be our opponents here as the 6th seed, man. And you see, let's just go look at it from the playoff bracket perspective. Commanders getting up taking the 1 seed. You have Minnesota versus Green Bay, a division matchup over there. Division matchup for ours facing the Cardinals. And then Tampa Bay and Dallas, the only non-divisional game this weekend. You got Baltimore versus New England, New York Jets versus Cleveland, Houston versus Las Vegas, and the Chiefs getting the first round bye on the AFC side. So, hey, it's been a fantastic year, one that we've seen battle back from. I'm going to go ahead and wait to get into all this into the our wild card matchup, man, because that's all the next episode will be is the wild card game against the Cardinals. So from here on, it'll be 1 game per video, and we're diving deep into it, basically showing just about every play. We'll still probably cut some parts out, but fantastic season finish here with the number 7 in points offensive scoring, but the 11th in passing yards, 28th in rush yards, 11th in scoring defense, 14th in passing yards, 1st in rush defense at 72. Like I said, yeah, we'll look at all stats, team stats, personal stats, and go through all of these different things right before the game. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, though, man, this is where I'm going to leave it off. We got postseason football for the first time in this series, including the Patriots series, as we have now officially turned this Rams team around from one of the worst. I think they were the 2nd worst team in the league when we took them over. And in 3 years, we've turned them to now the best, at least in the NFC West. How deep in the playoffs we go, and can we turn into a Super Bowl run, would be dependent on Jeremiah Matthews, that new contract, and the rest of these weapons. So, as you know, no Kyron Williams next time out, so the run game will be taking a little bit of a hit. We'll have to see if I can go IR and see if there's anybody as a free agent we can sign. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's me, your boy, Coach Smooth. Let me know down below in the comment section, actually, if we should go look for a free agent running back. See you guys in the next video. I'm out for the day. Later.